What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack on a cold, rainy day here in Los Angeles. This is really not what I moved here for. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. Breaking news. Breaking news. Those of you guys that are looking for a former Super Bowl MVP wide receiver by the name of Cooper Kupp, hoping that he comes and goes to your team, please stop. He just agreed to go to the Seattle Seahawks. And quietly as it's kept, man, Seattle is handling business. Meanwhile, two former Dallas Cowboys, well, at least one former Dallas Cowboy in DeMarcus Lawrence, who also went to the Seahawks, has been Twitter feuding with Micah Parsons over what he said when he left the Cowboys. And we're going to talk about it. First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Salute to the Unfiltered fam. Salute to the Mod Squad. Salute to the Goons. Run the likes up. Keep the likes at 50%. Last but not least, tip your bartender. Yeah, man, it's extremely wet, bro. This whole table is wet. Everything's wet, bro. But I gotta blaze one for the nation. And as long as it ain't raining on me, I'm good. Okay. So we'll go until it gets to the point where I can't do it. When it gets too wet, I'm out. But right now, got a little break in the action. So since we got a break in the action, it gives me an excuse to come out here and finish up my cigar. What? Cooper Kupp decided to go back to where he's from. I think he's from Seattle, from the Seattle area, if I'm not mistaken. I think him and his wife are both from there. So he stays in the NFC West, and he goes to the Seattle Seahawks. And I was, people are asking me, Shaq, would you mind if the Raiders would have picked up Cooper Kupp? And I'm like, yeah, if the money was right. Cooper Kupp, a lot of people say, oh, he's washed up, all this and that. A lot of times, man, when people say that, man, they say that a player is washed up. That's because they expect that player to be who they used to be. They're not understanding, man, that somebody who's at his level as a number one receiver when he was in his prime, him dropping down to a secondary wide receiver is better than your secondary wide receiver. A secondary Devontae Adams as a second receiver is better than any second receiver you have. And a lot of teams better than your first receiver. Okay? If you have a Puka Nacua and you get a Devontae Adams, that's not downgrading, that's upgrading. All right? Even though Seattle doesn't have right now a number one receiver, they traded DK, and Lockett's going to be gone. They got a whole new situation. Sam Darnold is now with the Seahawks, and DeMarcus Lawrence, who spent his entire career in Dallas, got a lot of Dallas Cowboy, ex-teammates mad because of what he said, and we'll get into that. But, salute to Cooper Kupp, man. He landed on his feet, and I think he's going to make the Rams pay for it. I think Cooper Kupp is going to have a bounce-back year, and he's definitely going to be cooking the secondary for the Rams. And the San Francisco 49ers, it's just looking like your window is absolutely shut. I mean, you guys decimate your entire team as far as getting rid of, Dre Greenlaw and Ward and all these other guys. What's his name? Capfa, whatever his name is. A bunch of other cats. You get rid of Deebo Samuel. Christian McCaffrey is off injured. Brock Purdy's getting a $51 million bag. Hey, man, doesn't look like it's going to be anything going on, man. So we can talk about that. And then just to let you guys know, DeMarcus Lawrence also signed with the Seahawks. The Seahawks right now, man, to me, is having A+ free agency. You're talking about, when you want to talk about somebody who's getting that shit done and doing it at the top of their game, it is Seattle, bro. Look at what Seattle's done, man. They traded Geno Smith. They got younger. Geno's 35, getting ready to be 36, something like that. You get Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold's 27, coming off a great year. Bring him in. You bring in DeMarcus Lawrence, one of the All Pro defender. You bring him in, dog. I mean, you bringing in Cooper Kupp. They're really doing some shit over there, dog. That's when I'm looking at them and I'm looking at what the hell we're doing. I'm like, yeah, there's levels, Okay. But DeMarcus Lawrence, upon him, accepting his contract with the Seattle Seahawks, had a couple of things to say. He said, I love Dallas. This is where my family is. My family still lives here. My kids, my wife, because Dallas will always be my home. But I had to leave because I knew I would never win a Super Bowl there, quote unquote. Okay. A lot of people didn't like that on the Dallas Cowboys, especially Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons definitely didn't like what he said about I would never win a Super Bowl there. And Micah Parsons came out and went on X and said, you wouldn't win, saying that is clown shit, quote unquote. He put a clown emoji and shit at the end. Okay. He said that was clown shit what he said. Okay. DeMarcus Lawrence, gets wind of it. He gets back right up on Twitter. They're both Twitter fingering. He gets back on Twitter and says, it may whether it's clown shit or not, doesn't matter to me. All that matters is that I'm telling the truth, quote unquote. So you Dallas Cowboy fans, how about those Cowboy fans, bro? You got a guy in DeMarcus, so he goes, and that's why I didn't sign, because of what y'all talking about. I don't know what's going on down there in Happy Valley. I think that's what they call where they're at, where they train at. I don't know what the hell is going on there. I mean, DeMarcus Lawrence has been a Cowboy his entire career. He leaves and says he couldn't win a Super Bowl there, and everybody's insulted. Why? Why are you insulted? The man told the truth. He didn't feel like he could win a Super Bowl there. He's been there all this time. They're not any, even close, even though Dak Prescott said, I feel that we're this close to winning the Super Bowl. And I'm like, how? You were 7-10 last year. How in the hell are you winning a Super Bowl? So being mad at DeMarcus Lawrence because he said something you didn't like, hey, man, I mean, prove him wrong, bro. But right now he's on the better team. D. Lawrence is on a better team. Okay, to keep it a buck, he is. Okay, he's on a better team, man. That team that they got going on over there, they're gonna run roughshod over in the NFC West. The only team I think that's going to be better than him is the Rams. Okay, but it just goes to show you, man. These guys weren't really homies, man. You think because you're on a football team with somebody, and you've been on the football team for all these years and y'all yucking it up and y'all going to the strip club together and you guys are, cracking beers together. That don't mean y'all homies, man. Because obviously DeMarcus Lawrence didn't tell Micah Parsons how he really felt about shit. And I think Micah Parsons felt like he was blindsided because his best, second best player on his defense just bolted and said he would never win a Super Bowl with the Cowboys. Which I didn't think was an insult. He's been a Cowboy longer than Micah Parsons has been a Cowboy. But Micah Parsons and some other guys on the team took offense to it, and it is what it is. Okay. In regards to Cooper Kupp, bro, all I can say is this. If you're a team who has a lot of cap space, your team that has a new quarterback, you're a Sam Darnold. You like to have some nice weapons. If you're a Geno Smith, you like to have some nice weapons. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's going to be the quarterback in Pittsburgh, it's looking like, from what I'm hearing, Aaron Rodgers is going to finagle a bag out of Pittsburgh. It's nice to have a DK Metcalf over there. Okay, it's nice to be a Baker Mayfield and you get Chris Godwin to re-sign. Why in the hell are you a team that has a brand new signal caller and you didn't get that Cooper Kupp deal done? I mean, if you're San Francisco, why didn't you get Cooper Kupp? If you're the Raiders, why didn't you get Cooper Kupp? Oh, because he's 32 and he's this and that. Bro, that dude is going to ball, man. He's going to act a fool. You don't have nobody better than him. Okay? I don't get it, man. I don't see why people standing on their hands, bro. I don't know why Why the Chargers didn't try to get him in our division. Okay. So it just goes to show you, man, a lot of this stuff is window dressing. You get one thing done or two things done, gets the fan base all excited, thinking that we're on a new path. Let's get these likes up, you guys. Only to find out that you only made one or two moves, bro. Like when you need to make 20 moves, it's not a flex that you make 3 moves out of 20, bro. Like you need to make 20 moves, you made 3 moves, and not all of them are good. Some of them are just okay. Okay, you want to flex, man? Get 16, 17 of them shits done. Okay. Oh, Shaq the draft. Okay, you're gonna fix the other 17 things that's wrong with your football team in the draft? No, you're not. You're not gonna do that. Okay. So whoever it is, Cooper Kupp is gonna ball, bro. He's gonna be good. Long as you don't expect him to be your number 1 dude, he's gonna be the man. I mean, if it was me, I would have tried to find a way to keep Cooper Kupp. If I was Sean McVay, I would have loved to have a 3-headed wide receiver tandem with Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp, and Devontae Adams. That's, you talk about barbecue chicken, barbecue ribs. You know what I'm saying? Hot links, every damn thing, bro. I mean, whatever you want, bro. We got it. Tomahawks. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want, bro. Okay, pig shoulder, whatever it is you eat. We're going to throw that shit on the Barbie, put that shrimp on the Barbie, and it's going to be barbecue chicken, bro. But, these guys want to get paid, and they have egos. Cooper Kupp didn't want to play third fiddle on that team, bro. He's already got a Super Bowl. He's already been the Super Bowl MVP. A lot of y'all didn't remember that when they won the Super Bowl 4 years ago, he was a Super Bowl MVP. Okay, a lot of y'all don't remember that shit. So he's got his ring. He's got his accolade. Now it's time for him to secure the bag. 32 years old. This will probably be his last, big contract that he will get. And it's on and popping. But if your team is in a position like my team is, who you made a couple of good moves, but the majority of them have just been vanilla, just been window dressing, why didn't you get that deal done, dog? Like, why didn't you? And, and I heard, the word on the curb was that, the Raiders were talking to, from great sources that, Cooper Kupp was being talked to and his agents or whatever. Hey, man, I don't know, dog. So yeah, man, it's drizzling right now a little bit, but hey, it's all good. I'm going to finish my cigar up. But yeah, Cooper Kupp is gone. You start looking at the free agency market. Things are getting real dry. You still got a couple of options out there. Stephon Diggs is still running around if you want to fool with him. I mean, he supposedly, laid up with Cardi B. Supposedly he's dating Cardi B, and he's got his exes suing him and all kinds of shit. I don't know, man. Any dude that have girl problems, I'm kind of cool on, man. Okay, I'm kind of cool, man. How you gonna be focused when you got all this shit going on? Okay. Offset, her ex-husband running around, acting a fool, asking for fades online. It's like, I don't know, dog. I mean, hey, everybody's entitled to a personal life, but when it starts affecting business, there's bad business. All right. You got Stephon running around. Who else do you got running around? Oh, I heard there's been a couple of re-signings going on. So we'll find out what's going on. But if your team's not doing anything, bro, I mean, now what are we doing? So what's going on now? All right, I don't know, but whatever it is, bro, it's starting to get really thin. Okay, the free agent market, everyone's tied up. Everyone's starting to be out of here. Okay, so like I said before, if you want to spend all your time, talking about who you should get only for your team to not get them, then that's for you. Okay. There's a bunch of guys out there, even on defense. A bunch of dudes running around. Okay. Raiders all day. What's going on, man? With the $10 dono. Tip your bartender is back in the States. What's up? Appreciate you holding down the nation. Love what you're doing with the organization. We being smart for once. Diggs, Allen, or Lockett. We need one. Well, I'd rather have Lockett. Like I said, Stephon Diggs, he got women problems, dog. I mean, his shit is crazy. He crazy, bro. He got one of them big booty Judy, I don't know if y'all know basketball, but y'all know Manute Bol's son. his ex-girl, because I don't, man, these dudes love sharing females, bro. Like, man, I was in it, I wouldn't be dating nobody that y'all was dating. I'd clap on the quiet, but I wouldn't be wifing them up. It's like these girls just bouncing from athlete to athlete, bro. I'm kind of cool. All right, I can't be kissing on you knowing that you was like, come on, bro, let's just keep it a buck. Okay, I know the homie, I know him, I'm lining up against him, dog, and nah, I mean, I'm just a different type of cat. But that dude, he's more into these wide receivers, bro. They're divas, man. They really be out there, dog, doing the most, trying to be Antonio Brown Jr., Esquire, the third, the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth. We're trying to run around with these shooby doobies, and it's affecting their play. It's affecting their play, bro. Okay, they're getting a big ass bag. They're playing 2 or 3 games. And next thing you know, they get hit because they ain't focused. And next thing you know, you're footing the bill for somebody who's not even on the field. So regarding him, I'm cool. Keenan Allen, he was a beast when he was playing for the Chargers. He used to cook us. But when he was with the Bears last year, he didn't really do that well. But I think he's 34 or something like that. He's older. And Lockett, I think Lockett's like 30 years old. And he's somebody who's reliable, and he's somebody who's familiar with Pete. So I would rather go with Lockett, but Lockett's not being signed at this point, so I don't know what the holdup is with him. And rumor has it that Hunter Renfrow is ready to come back and play some football. So you never know, man. But I appreciate that, Raiders all day. That's what I do over here, bro. Even in the rain, doesn't matter, okay? As long as it ain't cold, I could be out here. So I'm gonna read you guys' comments, man. I'm out here chilling on a Friday, bro, okay? Like I said before, man, I'm blazing one for the nation, all right? And I'm still smoking on that Gardner Minshew pack. Man, Andy Reid, you don't know what the hell you just did, homie, okay? You would have been better off paying Jimmy G. Jimmy G's you already know Jimmy ain't gonna do nothing but clap your cheerleaders and collect a check and hold a clipboard. At least he's true to it. I mean, this Gardner Minshew dude, you're gonna find out real quick, man, if you made a wrong decision, bro. You just let a damn evil spirit in your building, bro. Okay? That's what you just did. But hey, man, couldn't have happened to a better team. All right? I mean, after you get embarrassed the way they did in the Super Bowl, who knows what you'll do next? Okay? All right, man, let's go, man. No Raider guy, what's going on? Rosetown native, salute. Hey, man, I'm out here, man. I'm out here playing in the rain, bruh. Out here playing in the rain. Okay? What? Being outside has its privileges. Like blowing on that Minshew pack, bro. Okay? Beautiful. Absolutely. Brother Tito, what's going on, Tito? Go on, Tito. How you doing, brother? All right. Hope everything is good with you, brother. Hope everything's cool. Okay? Hope you made it to your destination safe. Sarah K. Scott, what's going on, Sarah? Hey, Sarah, why my dad called me yesterday? My pops called me up yesterday, man. I said hello. Now, one thing about my dad, man, when my dad wants to talk some sports to talk to me, man, I hear a little pause when I say hello. He pauses. What's this going on with this? He don't even know. Hey, son. Hey, how you doing? How everybody doing? How my daughter-in-law doing? How my grandson? It's just jump straight to it. And he wanted to talk about your team, Sarah. He wanted to talk about Pittsburgh. Okay. He's like, what's this? What did Pittsburgh just do? They just signed some quarterback and they didn't want anybody to know who it was. And I was like, Mason Rudolph. And he was like, I don't know his name, but they wasn't saying. I thought they were. Why didn't they do the Russell Wilson? I had to explain my dad the Russell Wilson debacle, what's going on with that, and why he's not possibly picked up, and what happened with Justin Fields. And I had to explain all that shit to my dad. And then Aaron Rodgers. Well, why would they want Aaron Rodgers? He's old. Okay. My dad's in his 80s. So him saying somebody old, they old. Trust and believe. If my dad says somebody old, they old. Okay. He's old. Why would Pittsburgh want to do that? That would be stupid. Why do? Then I had to explain all of that, and had to explain how Aaron Rodgers holds teams hostage, and I had to do all of that, Sarah, man. So at the end, it's like, well, it doesn't make sense. They should be smarter than that. Okay. I don't understand why you would want somebody that old. They should have just kept the young guy. I was like, hey, young guy wanted more than 1 year. I don't know. So I just wanted to tell you that, Sarah. I didn't have the answers for my dad for when it came to what y'all was doing, dog. He was all perplexed. Okay? He goes, well, I ain't no Pittsburgh Steeler fan, but I just don't understand it. And that's why I'm the way I am. It doesn't matter if I'm a fan of the team, because it doesn't matter. My father's a Niner fan. It doesn't matter. If it comes down to football and it doesn't make sense, he's going to say some shit. That's why I'm the way I am. I was like, why just talk about my team all day? I need to be talking about other people. So he was getting all animated on the phone. I'm like, damn, Dad, why you tripping? He's like, cause it's stupid. I don't like stupid football. I don't like stupid. And I was like, you sound like me, dog. Okay, where'd I get it from? Unknown Raider guy in the house. What's going on, man? Appreciate that. Okay, appreciate it. No trolls. We get rid of your whole ass. Okay. Cloud Ninja went back home. Got to respect it. Yeah, man. And he went to a team that's better than the team he left. Okay, pretty much. In regards to him, he's not going to have to worry about sharing the ball. He's going to get the rock. Him and Sam Darnold happy as shit. Okay. Got to remember, Sam Darnold was throwing the ball to the best young wide receiver in the National Football League in Justin Jefferson. Okay. He understands people who can actually run the route tree, sure-handed, get separation. You know, yeah, is he Justin Jefferson? No. Okay. Is he Jamar Chase? No. But Cooper Kupp is a champion. Okay. Not only is he a Super Bowl champion, he's a Super Bowl MVP. And he has something to prove. And he's back home. A lot of times players come back to the crib, they ball. So he's happy. Okay. Sam Darnold happy as shit. And he got DeMarcus Lawrence over there too. Okay. Very, very good free agency pool for them guys. Jesse Murrow in the house. What's going on, big dog? Okay. Unknown Raider guy, check out all the merch. And man, I got people sending me videos with the new merch. I'm going to be posting that. Got some people who sent me the new merch. People getting the new hoodies in. My boy Larry Ramirez, my boy Rock Nation. You know, a lot of y'all got y'all hoodies, man. Y'all rocking them. Y'all saying, and y'all got them both. They say, hey, man, both of these is tight. So I'm just trying to tell you guys, man, if you want to look nice, you got something, man, go over here, click, peruse around. You got other hoodies, other shirts, other things, other teams, sports, all that. Just go take a look around, man. You never know. You might find something. Okay? All right, man. Make sure you take care of your boy, who is me. All right, Raiders All Day Shack. I'm finally back. Had to take moms and family on a long overdue trip. Went to Europe. Okay. Went to Italy. I love Italy. You went to Spain. Hey, man, Spain is tight. I hope you went to Barcelona, man, because Barcelona, I could live there, bro. I mean, me and my wife was like, this shit is dope over here. Glad you had a good time, dog. I love all the moves we've made so far. I mean, you know, yesterday when we picked up, when the Raiders picked up Raheem Mostert, Miami actually signed Alexander Madison today. So, you know, I take yours, you take mine type shit. You know, some wife swapping. You know, basically just swapped girlfriends. Hey, man, I'm going to take your girl for the night. You take my girl for the night. Okay? That's what they did. And also, man, breaking news, former assistant general manager Chip Kelly for the Raiders has signed a executive scout deal with the Miami Dolphins. Okay? So salute to him, but that is a demotion. Being head of scouting department is not going up. It's going down. Okay? He went from being an interim general manager to an assistant general manager to being to going down. I don't know what's going on, man. Champ Kelly's being railroaded, bro. But that's what it is, bro. Getting railroaded. Okay? But, you know, sometimes you got to take that job. You know, got bills to pay, got kids to feed. Okay? I'm glad he got a job, man, but to be an executive in the scouting department for college and pro is not a GM position. I mean, I'm just saying, bro, good old boy network in effect. All right. You know, if anybody deserved an opportunity to be a general manager full time, it was Champ Kelly. He did everything he could. Him and AP tried to fix this organization, but this organization didn't want to be fixed. It is what it is. Okay. All right. Maurice Ross, what's going on? Okay, knew he was going to a team on the West Coast style. Knew he had the choice to be the team that he wanted. Yeah, man, I would have liked him to come. But, hey, I mean, obviously, I hate to say it, and I'm going to keep saying it until I'm proven wrong. The Raiders are rebuilding. They're just trying to cover it up at this point and act like we're trying to win now. Trying to win now is not winning now if you're just sitting back. I mean, I looked at the salary cap. I looked at how much money we've spent, okay? I looked at it. You know how much money we have left on the cap? What we had? Like $103 million. We signed Max that went against the salary cap. We signed re-signed Kuntz. Okay, we picked up Eric Stokes from the Green Bay. We picked up Elandon from the Pittsburgh Steelers. That was some money. Chin, all this little shit. The Raiders are still $45 million over the cap. We're still $45 million over the cap. All right, can't make it up. We still got a shit ton of money. Oh yeah, we got to sign rookies. Oh man, rookies ain't gonna be 45 million, bro. What are we saving? What are we waiting for? Nick Chubbs is still running around. We got a bunch of other dudes running around. Stephon Gilmore's running around. There's a bunch of quality players, notable guys running around. We still got 45 million, dog, and that's not even counting the money that we're gonna get when we, restructure some of these deals we got. What are we doing with all this money? We're not spending it. Not a lot. Max is what, 38 million on the cap, and then you go down on the thing and you start looking at it. We didn't spend that much money, bro. We didn't spend that much. Mostert, 2 million. So we got him in the running back room. But I guess you guys will find out, won't you? All right. Whittington Thomas, man, yo, fella, UN, UF, and UN and UF, Mod Squad, goons in the chat. Okay, all right. Look at the Max the Condor shirt. We sold another shirt this morning, and then we showed another hoodie. So you guys are buying the shirts too. I'm telling you, man, you take care of your business. Okay, Daniel, man, what's going on, man? What's happening, man? From the heart of New England. Hey, you guys, you at New England, you guys are doing a great job. Your New England Patriots, man, you guys got the most cap space, and you guys are making moves in free agency. It's just all a matter of what you're going to do with that second pick. Is it second or third pick, if I'm not mistaken? What are you guys going to do with that third pick? But yeah, man, you're doing a lot, Dan. Y'all, your Patriots y'all having a good, you're having at least an A to A minus free agency. Okay, you guys are doing great. All right, Mr. G's, what's going on, man? Fight on, fight on. You said fight on. Okay, I see you. Okay, Maurice Ross, talking to Whittington Thomas. Sarah said, I heard the chatter on Instagram between Parsons and Lawrence. Yeah, they was going at it. Man. I mean, Micah Parsons took that shit personal. He said that's clown shit with a clown emoji. I'm like, damn, y'all really homies? Obviously, y'all don't have each other's phone number, bro. Like, you don't have DeMarcus Lawrence's phone number, big dog? Get on the phone. Yo, man, what did you mean by that, dog? Nah, you just went straight to Instagram and Twitter and started popping it. Like, DeMarcus Lawrence looked like he's down with the shit. He wasn't worried about it. He said, yeah, I said what I said. You know what I'm saying? Nothing changes the fact that you should be concentrating on winning. If you would have been concentrating on winning like you concentrating on talking to me, and I was just like, whoa, yeah, these two wasn't as close as it is looking. They wasn't looking. They ain't as close as it looked like. Tell you that right now. Okay. Yeah, crazy as hell, sir. Crazy. All right. Yeah, man. Jesse Murrow. Okay, you already know it. Yeah. You said Raider Silver and Black is worldwide. It's universal, bro. I mean, it's a universe thing. Okay. You go to Mars and run into a Martian, he's a Raider fan. I'm telling you, bro. I learned when I went overseas when I went to NFL Europe with the Raiders and went over there, dog. People never ever been to the States in their life. Raidered up, dog. I mean, from every country I could think of, dog. I was out there tailgating with them dudes. Right out there, bro. Like, wow, man. They heard I was American. Have you ever been to O.co? I said, man, you mean the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum? Are you from there? Yes. Oh, my God. That's a dream. A dream is for me to fly all the way from Wakanda to fly all the way. I was like, man, these dudes was like, you ain't understand, bro. Made me proud to be like, man, no matter what anyone says to me, I know the real deal. All right. Dr. Feelgood in the house, shady business. All right, man. Rosetown was happening. Going on, man. How much did he sign for? I didn't see a number. I just saw that he came to an agreement, but I didn't get a chance to see the numbers. But I would think that the numbers are pretty favorable. He might have took a hometown discount from him being from Seattle. He gets to go home and stay in the same division. I mean, You know, I'm pretty sure that whatever he got paid, he was happy. Oh, right here, 3 years, 45 million, 15 million a year. I think that's a decent deal. It's not a prove it deal. It's a we're investing in you deal. It's not a prove it deal. Prove it deal's a 1 year, you know, 1 year, 18 million or some shit. Nah, man, 45 million, man, 15 million a year, 3 years is a commitment. They're saying you're the man. You're the man. We believe in you. Okay. Daryl Davenport said, fire Brady already. How can you fire the owner? How can you fire somebody who has an investment? You can't. He's not an employee. You know that, right, Gerald Davenport? You know Tom Brady's not an employee of the Raiders. You know that, right? Okay. Can't fire somebody who owns some shit. Okay. That's like trying to kick out somebody who's on the lease. Yes, well, most of y'all who got kicked out, your girl, you weren't on the lease. Okay. But if you on the lease, your girl says, you need to leave. I'll be like, yo, you need to leave. I'm on the lease. What the hell are you talking about? Okay. I'm about to walk in with this fine ass shooby dooby from the bar, and you're going to hear me clapping in the other room. And that's all that's going on. Like, I'm not leaving, going anywhere. I'm on the lease. Okay. Now, you want to leave, you leave. All right. But you're not getting rid of Brady because Brady's not an employee. You can't fire him. Okay. Dr. Feelgood, what do you think about Elijah Moore? Be a great fit. Don't care for Tyler Lockett. I don't know about great fit, but at this point, man, I mean, it's obviously like we're not looking for great fits. I mean, anybody who you think is a great fit, who I thought might have been a great fit, they're not available. So, I mean, what's it going to hurt? Okay. What is the new Raider mantra? Might as well. Might as well. Okay. I mean, why don't we just use the might as well slogan? Might as well, bro. Ain't going to hurt. Winnington said, the word is what DeMarcus Lawrence said is how many in the locker room feel. Based on the article that I read on ESPN, they said it was several people, but they didn't, only Micah Parsons was the one that had the nuts to get out there and say some shit. I mean, what are the rest of those dudes going to say? Okay. I mean, they didn't have the cachet to say nothing to him. So I think Micah Parsons took it upon himself to represent who was there. They was insulted, but hey, like he said, man, if you was insulted enough, you'd be winning. Why don't you take all this vitriol you got for what I'm telling you, which is facts, and play some football and win some games and shit. I give the over under that Seattle has more wins than the Cowboys. That's not me hating. I'm just looking at what they got popping. It's going to be hard for the Cowboys to do some shit when you got the world champion Eagles in your division. And then you got the Washington Commanders who just got better. I mean, so I don't know, dog. I don't know what to say. Okay, but what I do know is that, hey, DeMarcus Lawrence said he down with the shits. What you got popping? Okay, all right, that would be a hell of a UFC match to see them two guys fighting. I'd love to see Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence get in the octagon, man, and make some shit pop. I'd definitely love to see that. Egalitarian in the house, what's going on? Okay. He said DeMarcus and Micah haven't liked each other for a minute. I wouldn't. I mean, you're the Texas native, Whittington Thomas. You would know better than me. I don't know. It just seemed like I didn't know that they were at odds like that. Okay, but hey, obviously them two niggas don't like each other. And trust me, you're looking at somebody who definitely does not like a lot of people that I know. Okay, I don't like them niggas. They don't like me. Okay, but as long as they keep their mouth shut, I'll keep mine shut. Well, you start clapping your gums, I'm gonna start letting you know I don't appreciate it, okay? Like, there's nothing wrong with disliking people. It's just like, man, I've been wanting to talk about Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James, man, and I just have not got around to it, okay? I really want to talk about that situation. People act like LeBron James ain't supposed to say something to a nigga he don't like. He doesn't like Stephen A. Smith. Doesn't matter. Why didn't he say something to Skip? Why didn't he say something to the bartender? Why didn't he say something to his barber? Why didn't he say something to his cook? Why didn't he say something to his chef? Why didn't he say something to this guy? Why didn't he say something to that guy? Because the nigga that was standing on the damn court that I don't like the most is the person that I step to. You don't get to tell a grown-ass man, don't step to this guy till you step to all these guys. When all these guys show up, I'll talk to them. But the cat that was talking shit about me and mine regardless is right there. And that's what you guys don't get. How are y'all checking somebody? Stephen A is my age, bro. This dude is a grown-ass man. LeBron's like 16, 17 years younger than him. He's old enough to be his daddy. He walked right up to him and said, "Stop effing with my son." Where was all the interviews you're doing? You're all on Captain Jack and you're over there doing all of that shit with Matt Barnes, and you're on all these shows talking about this bullshit, and I was talking about you. When Bron was right there, all you said out of your own mouth was, "All right, dog. Oh, I was at work." Bron was at work. Come on, dog. It doesn't matter. Okay? You could take LeBron and call him James Walker. Forget Brown. James Walker and whose name I can name? Terry Reynolds. Y'all wouldn't have been saying shit. You would have been like, "Terry, you should have said something to his ass when he was in your face." It's real easy to get on TV because that's what you do. You're a pundit. You sit in front of cameras and you pop it. You go to this person's show, pop it. You go on this person's show, pop it. You go on ESPN, pop it. LeBron plays basketball. He doesn't have a podcast, none of that shit. But when he saw you, there was no hesitation. Oh, it's because he knew he wasn't going to do anything. Dude, all I did was tell you what I needed to tell you. You sat there and let me tell you, now you're running around cleaning it up. It is what it is, dog. Hey, he don't like him, and he don't like him. That's what happens when you two people who don't like each other run into each other after you said some shit. That's anywhere. That's at work. That's at the mall. That's at the damn gym. That's at the strip club. That's at the gas station. I don't know what kind of men you guys are, bro. When you see a cat you don't like and he was popping it and you step to him, nothing that he says after that moment has any credibility with real ones. No credibility, bro. You could have easily said, "Well, you know what, Bron? I'll catch you in traffic." That's what I would have said. I'm not messing up my job. But if he's saying all of that, nah, F that. I would have been like, "Oh, man, okay. Catch me in traffic. Catch me in the offseason. I'll be back out here at this time. You know how to get in contact with me, homie. We can do whatever you need to do." But you didn't do that, did you, Steve? Okay? What you did was you waited until he was on the court and you did a whole smoky. Man, when LeBron be talking, I be quiet, but when he leave, I be talking again. Come on, bro. So that's what it is. There's nothing wrong with DeMarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons not liking each other, bro. I don't like a lot of people. But at the end of the day, what's the use of talking when you're in Seattle and you're in Dallas? Y'all should have had that conversation in the locker room. Like, they should have been chucked them. But like I said, man, there's a lot of barking, man. Social media, man, that's the way you do it, man. You want everybody to know, blah, blah. Man, look, dog, those of us that actually played football, bro, like when I played football and we had a problem between each other on the field or whatever, the coach would like tell us to either get on the line and we'd have to run, or we would put us in the bull ring. And if you didn't play football, you don't know what bull ring is. Get in there, dog, and you guys are going to hit each other until y'all can't even breathe anymore. And everybody's standing around in a circle, and you're going to be in that bull ring, and that's what's going to happen. But, it is what it is. All right. Joseph Rhodes said Brock Purdy's a $40 million quarterback at best. No, he's not. He's about to get 51. So how is he a $40 million quarterback when he's getting 51? How does that work? Like I said, man, a man's worth whatever anybody's willing to pay him. They said 51, he gets 51. That's what he's worth. Okay. Stephen Hinton in the house. Okay. Hey, Sarah, we know what you meant, Sarah. Unknown Raider guy. Let's get these likes up, you guys. Okay. Reggie M with Champ Kelly now. Yeah, man. Reggie McKenzie and Champ Kelly. That's why he has a job. I mean, these great Raiders, man. These great Raider general managers or ex-GMs, bro. It's a damn shame, man, the way they got railroaded, bro. Okay, but hey, it is what it is. Okay. Official Meach said everybody who left the Cowboys was better off. Example, Dan Quinn, he left for the Washington Commanders, almost went to the Super Bowl. I mean, I was asked a couple of days ago who's the worst, was Mark Davis the worst owner in the National Football League? And I said, no, respectfully, it's Jerry Jones. And the reason why I say that is because Jerry Jones has all the money, all the resources, and has everything. He's the most powerful owner, and he's the one that's just sitting there not making any moves, bro, because he doesn't want to. Not because he can't. He just doesn't want to. He wants to pay Dak, and that's it. Bringing in Brian Schottenheimer, bro, really? You replace a first ballot Hall of Fame Super Bowl winning coach with a guy who's never been a head coach who you never heard of, Brian Schottenheimer, whose dad was Marty Schottenheimer? Like, what are you doing, bro? You don't pick up Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's working out in the facility, basically telling you to your face, man, to sign me, and you don't because you say he's cost too much. Dude, you're the richest owner in sports. The Cowboys are worth more than any professional team in the world. More than Manchester United, more than anybody. They're like worth like $18 billion. So money's not an option. You just cheap. Okay? So, I can see that. All right. Joseph Rose said, I think the Raiders are waiting to see where they're going to have to pay Geno. I mean, they're paying Geno a 1-year, $31 million deal. That's his deal that when he came over. No extensions, no anything. I mean, you're paying $31 million. Okay. All right. What do you got? Who you throwing the ball? I mean, who do you got, bro? I mean, you need another weapon, man. You need another weapon. Okay. So I guess we'll find out. Still need a receiver number one. I mean, Jacoby played well last year, but it was his first year, ever getting 1,000 yards, bro. So we'll see. But I think it would be nice to have somebody else. All right. Jesse Merle says, it's nice to be the Chiefs and get Minshew. I mean, dude, when you got somebody willing to spill the beans, bro, hey, man, say, hey, man, I got some info. He wants to be a whole informant. Hey, man, come on, dog. Police got confidential informants all the time. They call them COs, bro. You got COs all in the hood, bro. Guy you're telling everything that's popping, he's going right back to the station and telling them everything. Okay, he's just an informant, man. He ain't no different than anybody else, bro. Somebody who's a snitch, a Benedict Arnold, a traitor. And like I said before, I never gave him my blessing to be on my team. So it doesn't hurt me. Anything he does is a reflection of everybody else that was caping for him. I never caped for him. I never wanted him. I never believed him. I never gave him the blessing from me. I never gave him the bestowment from Matthew Shack, a 51-year Raider fan, 3 rings. I never said he was a Raider. I always said he wasn't. And guess what? In the end, he showed you that he wasn't. And he showed you better than I could tell you. How do you get released from the Raiders and 24 hours later you're going to the op? How do you do that, bro? Because you already was talking to them cats already. You already had a relationship with them cats already. It is what it is, bro. Okay? She don't break up with you and get married next weekend. Oh man, they just met on Tinder and they got married. Nah, man, she been over there. Okay? I'm telling you. A lot of y'all been in that situation. It's called being played. Okay? All right. Maurice Ross, please get these likes up. I agree. Zachary Wolf with the Giants. I know when my Giants didn't get them. We're playing musical chairs, quarterback chairs. I'm hearing that Aaron Rodgers is he's playing which guy, like what the most popular girl or the hottest girl of the time is doing. Like, she's just, hedging her bets. Okay? What you doing this weekend, girl? Well, what do you got planned? Oh, well, I'm thinking about taking you maybe go to the Beyonce concert, something like that. Okay, let me get back to you. Okay, what's going Steelers? Oh, well, I'm kind of thinking about, maybe, us going out to Dominican Republic for the weekend or something, take the PR, take the private jet down. Okay, which one should I do? Who do I like better? I mean, that's all he's doing, bro. He's playing both sides. He's playing the Giants and he's playing the Steelers. Steelers should have just made a decision, man. Don't be in the Aaron Rodgers sweepstakes. Don't even play around with that dude. That's why my dad was like, well, why would the Steelers do that? I'm like, cuz, damn, you let everybody walk. You should have just went ahead and paid Justin Fields for 2 years. You didn't want to do it. You wanted him for 1 year. Okay, Russell Wilson is running around. I would not be surprised if Russell goes back because he really doesn't want to go to the Browns. That's just like jumping in a grave and putting dirt on you. Okay, so it is what it is. All right. Gerald Davenport said Geno isn't a real Raider. He just wants a bag. That's not true because he didn't lobby to come to the Raiders. He got traded. So I mean he wasn't a free agent. So that kills that. All right. If you get traded, that means that the team that traded for you had interest in you. If he's a free agent and he comes over and he gives you the deal of a lifetime, maybe you're right. But he didn't come to the Raiders to get a bag when he got traded, and his deal is the same amount that it was when he was with. The bag he got is the same bag he would have got from Seattle. So that's why what you're saying doesn't hold water. He had a 1 year, $31 million deal no matter where he went to. He got traded. We traded for him for what, a 3rd round pick? So it was a trade. So there is no him coming over to get a bag. That's definitely not true. I mean, wherever you heard that from, dog, you need to go back and correct them because that's not true. All right. Dr. Feelgood's team didn't want to pay Kupp $50 million per season, except the Seabags. Well, you better hope that he doesn't ball out. Okay. Bill Holloway says, I heard XM rated that Kupp isn't 100%. Probably isn't. Probably isn't. When Thomas says our offense is lacking big time. Oh, these guys were over the moon about Mustard. Mustard. Do, 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 do. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Y'all about turn the. We're gonna be turning the TV off. Mustard be getting 2 yards of carry, 1 yard of carry, no yards of carry. And I'm gonna turn the TV off, like Kendrick said. Okay. Jesse Morrow said nobody's a real Raider until they earn it. Well, you can't tell these casual Raider fans that shit. Anybody that puts on a helmet, man, they with it. I know Raider guy said, talking to Whittington Thomas about McDaniels and Tom Telesco. Joseph Rose said baby back ribs. Zach McDaniels, Jesse, I feel the same way. Looks like you got that PNW weather going on. Yeah, man. I mean, it's not bad right now. The wind isn't blowing hard and it drizzle doesn't stop. And I'm still on that red, dog. I'm still on that red. Okay, make it pop. Okay, all right. Hey, they want Brock Bowers to eat, man. They be able to get somebody else to throw the football to, or they're gonna key on Brock Bowers. Okay. All right, straight up. Okay, Justin Saab, what's going on? Yes, sir. Said I'm out here in the rain. I'm surprised. Hey, man, as long as it's not it's not like unfathomable for me to be out here. It's not that bad, bro. I mean, look, I just have on, a hoodie, I got on a t-shirt, I got on, a thicker beanie, and I'm good. Okay. Smoking a cigar. It's not that bad out here, dog. I mean, I need to do what I do. All right. So enjoying myself. Okay. Yeah. Keenan Allen, like I said, man, if you want an older wide receiver, I mean, if that was the case, man, you could have went up to somebody else too. Cooper Kupp is at least 2 years younger than him. So Kupp did go home smoking the Gardner Minshew pack till he's out of the league. I'm going to be smoking on him forever, dog. Okay? That dude absolutely was a double agent, bro. Okay? Straight up. Right? Playing both sides. Okay? And guess what? Now he's over there, dog, thinking that he's going to, when you go to the Chiefs, man, and you think you're just going to get a easy come up, you be like DeAndre, what was his name? Fails me right now, man. DeAndre Hopkins. You see how he went over there, man, got a Super Bowl berth, took a loss, and then decided to go and play with Lamar Jackson and them. Because obviously, what's the use of being a wide receiver open when your quarterback is being sacked 6 times in the biggest game in the history of your life? Like, dude, I'm open. I can't get the ball because the quarterback's being sacked. Let me go over here and fool with Lamar and Derrick Henry and them. All right? All right, straight up. All right. Please bring back Renfro. We'll see. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay. Sarah says, your dad is asking very valid questions. I've been asking myself the last few days. I don't even know what the answers is. I mean, like I said, man, my dad is a football fan. I mean, he's got his team. He ain't got much to say about his squad. But he definitely called me up saying, "What in the hell are you guys doing, Sarah?" He did not understand, why are y'all playing around with Aaron Rodgers? And like, why are you guys playing? He goes, "Look at what we did last year with the Jets. He didn't do anything." I'm like, "Well, Dad, he's a reputation. You know, sometimes you get deals based on your rep." Okay, 4-time MVP, 1-time Super Bowl champion. Like, people still think he can spin it. Like, it is what it is. Okay, all right, got you. Okay, yeah, man. See what you guys are saying. Just Sauce have been feeling sick. Okay, hey man, you know this is that kind of weather, bro. My wife doesn't like the fact I'm out here with no, you know, she's like, "Yeah, Sarah, no jacket on. You gonna get sick?" Yeah. Hey man, I mean, the house is really warm, dog. Like, we keep the house warm, like 78. Like, we keep it up, 78, between 78 and 80 degrees when it's cold. So I'm outside. It feels good to me right now. When I walk back inside, it's gonna be nice, right? Okay. Wington Thomas says, word is that A-Rod is waiting for the Vikings and then Steelers' chances have diminished a bit. What would be mean for J.J. McCarthy clipboard time? Yeah, man. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is playing the out of the Brett Favre playbook. All Packer quarterbacks who are wear out their welcome wind up going to the division rival to the Vikings. I mean, it's a play that has been done before. Okay. If I was the Steelers, I would just go get Russ, man. Call it a day, dog. I mean, I wouldn't be playing games with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is going to have you guys out here butt-ass naked. Okay? Justin Saw said Mark had the chance to give Champ Kelly the job. Yeah, he did, but he didn't want to give him the job, and he didn't do it. Egalitarian for the Raiders will get 11 wins they need. Geno Smith to play at a Pro Bowl level. No, he needs to play better than he's ever played in his life. O-line and run game need to dominate. Pass rush second need to improve. Win at least 4 division games. Okay, but Geno Smith has to play like a Geno Smith that's never played football in his life. That dude has to wake up and be somebody else. He either has to be the greatest version of himself. Now he has to really turn from third gear to fifth gear. Like, he has to be like, who in the hell is this guy? What did he eat, bro? He needs to be getting drug tested every game he's playing that well. Okay? He's got to be doing that. If he plays like he normally plays, we're not going to do nothing, dog. He has to dominate. He has to absolutely dominate. Pro Bowl level, he's been a Pro Bowler before. Pro Bowl didn't get him shit. He has to dominate. He has to be an MVP candidate. Let's forget the Pro Bowl. Geno Smith has to play at an MVP level. His name has to be along those lines of everyone else. We know Lamar's name's going to be there. We know that Josh Allen's name's going to be there. Okay, his name need to be in those conversations. Okay, he has to. If not, there ain't nothing different. When time see how they do the brothers, man, this league is jacked. Champ Kelly and AP. Well, man, you know, how many black general managers do you have? You don't have many. Okay? Not many. It is what it is, man. You got to look at the owners. How many black owners do you have? That's the key. NBA don't even have a black owner no more. Jordan Ben stole the team. You don't got no black owner in a team that's 80% black. Nah, dog. They don't want you to be in a position. Okay? Simple as that. That's why they're not there. It's not there, bro. All these guys, I mean, you got more black quarterbacks in the NFL than you got general managers. Okay? Come on, bro. What's wrong? What's the problem? Okay? They don't want it. They don't want it. It don't happen. Okay? Get these likes up, y'all. Egalitarian. Tom Brady and John Spytek must draft a quarterback, linebacker, running back, wide. I mean, they got to draft a whole football team. That's just people like that. We go 7-10. I mean, 7-10 is better than 4-13, but it isn't making the playoffs, is it? I mean, they're not exactly setting the world on fire. I mean, but you guys will be happy with 7-10. I won't be. I mean, we can't keep waiting, man, to get good. It doesn't take that long, bro. It doesn't take long for a team to improve. Okay, all you got to do is draft a quarterback that's the right quarterback. You look at the Texans. The Texans were a team that weren't really moving the needle. They draft C.J. Stroud. They won They won a playoff game his first year, and a playoff game last year. This dude has 2 playoff wins, okay, in 2 consecutive years. Okay, you look at the Commanders. Commanders was a bottom feeder in the NFC East. Jaden Daniels, playoff win. Stop bullshitting, man. Draft a top-notch quarterback, man, and stop playing games. Okay, stop it. Got to do something. Okay. Jesse Merle said Mark will never be Al, but we have no choice. Nah, ain't nobody Al, bro. Nah, Al won a Super Bowl when he was suing the NFL. Ain't nobody Al Davis. Al Davis was suing the NFL and won Super Bowl 15 while he was in federal court with Pete Rozelle trying to move from Oakland to LA, won a Super Bowl, and Brent Musburger was standing right there, and the guy he was suing, he was going to see the next day in LA Superior Court, walked up with that trophy and had to give it to Al Davis and say, the greatness of the Raiders, you guys, blah, blah, blah. I hate this MF. Y'all suing me and all of that. And Al said, just win, baby. And that's why he said that. Al Davis said, just win, baby, in Pete Rozelle's face. That's the equivalent of Mark Davis saying that to Roger Goodell. In other words, all I do is just win. And what did he do in federal court? I just won again, baby, and won the right to move his team from Oakland to LA, which is why everybody's moving their teams around. Al Davis ain't nobody, Al. You don't sue the NFL and win the Super Bowl and win in court the next day. There's somebody who's a legend and there's somebody who's the legend's son. It is what it is. Okay? Hey. Okay? Just being honest with you, bro. Right? Hey. Okay? All right. Reese Ross, Max, Mr. Shaq, cover rebuild. Have tons of money, can't make it up. They bullshitting. Becton's still out there. I wonder why. Mekhi Becton's a good player. Do something, bro. Nope. Sitting around bullshitting. Hey, Terrence said, I don't know. Brady and Spytek really know what they're doing. I think they know what they're doing. They're doing what every general manager does. Stall. Waste time. You know what I'm saying? Keep them busy. Okay? That type of shit. All right? All right. Raiders all day. We can't spend all like we done in the past and do nothing. Got to think Geno going to take a big chunk. 31 million. It's already taken. That's not that big. I said we got 45 million left. You know who's the highest paid player on your team? You guys keep talking about Geno. Max Crosby's the highest paid player on your team. 38 million. You know who's the second highest paid player on your team? It's not Geno. The second highest paid player on your team is Christian Wilkins, 33 million. The third highest paid player on your team is Geno Smith, 31 million. Geno's not the problem of why the cap people spending money. He's the third highest paid player on your team, and he has the most important position on your team, which is quarterback. Then after that, it jumps down to 18, 17, 16, 15. It jumps down there. I think the fifth highest paid player on your team is Colton Miller. Then it goes down, 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 down. Then when you start looking, I looked at our salary cap yesterday, bro. It's on the internet. All you got to do is look it up. It tells you every player. Tells you your cap number. Tells you who got signed. You see a lot of people that are under 10 million that are signed. The Mosterts and the Eric Stokeses and all these other people. Okay, so you can't blame it on Geno. Geno's the third highest paid person on your team. How many games did Christian Wilkins play last year? He's getting 33 million. Nobody mentions him. Not one person but me. Okay, so it is what it is. Geno's deal had yet to be finalized. That could help. If we decide to sign Geno for multi-years, we can stretch that money and increase our cap. But are they going to commit to Geno for 2 or 3 years? Are you going to take a 35-year-old quarterback and give him a 3-year deal? I don't know, dog. I mean, that's kind of risky. All right. Raiders all day. Geno's going to be anywhere from 30 to 40, 35 to 40. Yeah. It's getting 31 now. Okay. Kendall said the Raiders making smart moves. I mean, the Raiders are making smart moves as far as the cap. They always make smart moves regarding the cap, but they don't make smart moves when it comes to being the talent on the grass. You guys only care about the cap until the games are played. Then you guys are complaining on why we're losing because you ain't pay nobody. You don't got no talent out there to compete against the other people that are spending money. So, yeah, I mean, salary cap, I always say the same thing, Quandale. I'm going to say the same shit. You might be new around here, but everybody on here knows. Put a 1 in the chat if you heard me say this before. I don't care if the Raiders go broke. I don't care if the Raiders spend every cent they got. Win me a Super Bowl. Win me a Vincent Thomas Lombardi Memorial Trophy. I don't care. I'm tired of them having money and I don't get shit in return. What does them having all this cap space do for me? What did it do last year when we had 105 million and we didn't spend it? We went 4-13. I don't care if they spend every cent they got. I don't care. Spend all the cap. All right? Them tickets are expensive as shit. I go every year. Winnington Thomas is on it. He's a season ticket holder. He'll tell you. Them PSLs, 30 grand. Them tickets expensive as shit. Okay? Nah, dog. I don't care, man. I don't care about saving no money. What's that doing for me? It does everything for them. It don't do shit for me, bro. You keep giving me faulty people. You keep letting the talent go. And you keep bringing in Mosters for $2 million, bro. Talking about, oh, it's going to be all good. Come on, dog. Get me somebody that I can believe in. Pay some money, man. Prove you trying to win for the Raider Nation. We've been sitting around here bullshitting, bro. We've been sitting ever since we got to Vegas. We made the playoffs one time. And the dude that took you to the playoffs just cursed your team when you told him that he don't no longer want him to be your quarterback. And you spent your time having 7 quarterbacks to replace him. And when I say his name, y'all get the bubble guts. So let me go ahead and say his name. Derek Carr. You ain't done shit except take our money. That's all you've been doing. Taking our time. Taking our fandom for granted. So I don't care if they spend every cent. That's what you're supposed to do. What you got the money for? It's called a cap. You're not going broke. You got $105 million allocated for the grass, and you spend 50 of it and hold 50. For what? Why? These are the questions that I ask. So, oh man, we're saving money. We're making smart moves. We're being thrifty. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, hey, is this my grandmother, bro? Who I can give my grandmother $20 and she can make an amazing meal for $20? You know, your grandmother don't need to spend a lot of money to make a bomb ass meal because she knows that's what she does. But just imagine what she could do if you gave her $500. Hey, grandma, here's the money for Thanksgiving dinner. Here's $1,000. Man, shit. You be like, grandma, I'm never leaving until all the food's gone. So like all y'all that's you cap commanders, y'all running around really happy that we're saving money and we're being thrifty and we're being we're really stretching a dollar. Come on, bro. You got your quarterbacks from Temu all these years, Minshew. He shows you what he really thought about you. You gave him more money than he deserved, treated him better than anybody that ever treated him in his life, gave him a starting job, and he goes to the Chiefs the next day. These are the kind of decisions that you make. Stop going to the 99-cent store, bro. Stop going to the Dollar Tree. Stop going to the damn Dollar General. Stop going to Alibaba, bro. Spend some money. Okay? Y'all still, what are you guys, 18? Are you guys still drinking old English 800s, bro, when you get off of work? Are you still going to go get a Slit Smart Liquor Bull? Hey, man, I'm about to go get me a 40. Are y'all still drinking 40s, bro? That's what you guys do. Y'all some 40-ounce eater and some chicharrones. Y'all got a 40 and some pork rinds at the crib watching the game. Come on, man. Come on, dog. Spend some money, bro. Stop walking around with Jesus sandals on, man. Go get you some Jordans. Come on, man. You're walking around here looking bad out here. And got money, too. Come on, man. I ain't with it. I'm definitely going to talk shit. Nah, go broke, bro. Spend it all. Then you can talk. Hey, Shaq, we had 105 million. We spent 105 million. We didn't. Oh, I'll be like, oh, shit. Okay, good. I'm glad y'all spent some money. We just sorry. Guess who has the #1 cap space next year? Guess who has the most cap money next year? I bet you can't guess. I bet you cannot guess who has 2026 most cap money. Raiders. Second this year, first next year. What are you doing? Nothing. It's all on the internet, you guys. Okay? Go broke. I don't care. Okay? You got to pay that ticket, bruh. Got to spend money, man. You think it's a coinky dink that the Eagles won the Super Bowl? The Giants just like, oh, well, we're not paying Saquon. I mean, you guys want to pay him? They're like, shit, you giving away a whole Saquon Barkley? Hey, Saquon, man, they tripping. Come over here, dog. We're going to pay you. All Saquon did was get $2,000. Won him a chip. Reverse jumping over people and shit. You pay. That's what you do. You want to win. Shady Business said New England went all defense. No weapons on offense, though. They got the draft, bro. They got the second pick in the draft. They can do what they want. They can go get whoever they want to get. I think it was very smart. I mean, but let's not act like Mike Vrabel ain't a defensive player, because he is. You look at us. Pete Carroll's what? A defensive coach. Pete Carroll's is the architect and the absolute creator of one of the best defenses that ever played football in the Legion of Boom. Where's our money being spent? Defense. What's happening on offense? Nothing. Defensive coach, defensive focus. All right. DeMarcus Lawrence is not going to win a Super Bowl in Seattle. Well, he may not, but he feels he has a better chance of winning with the Cowboys. He might be right. I would love for Robert Kraft to trade Joe Milton to the Las Vegas Raiders. Why? Why does Robert Kraft have to trade Joe Milton to the Las Vegas Raiders when Tom Telesco could have drafted him in any round? And Tom Telesco didn't draft him at all. That's the reason why you don't have Joe Milton, because you had somebody who wasn't there to help you get better. You had an opportunity. Hendon Hooker was right there. Joe Milton was right there. Spencer Rattler was right there. I mean, damn, anybody was there. He didn't draft anyone. That's why you don't have him, dog. If I'm Robert Kraft, I don't care. I don't care what goes on with the Raiders. I don't care. Y'all could have drafted him. You didn't. That just goes to show how stupid it was to have that man be in charge. And then you don't pay Josh Jacobs. You give the money to Gardner Shit Show, and Gardner Shit Show shows you how he really feels about you, and he goes over to the enemy. Hey, man, you couldn't happen to a better delusional fan base. Right? Told you guys a year ago it was bullshit, but now you know. Raiders all day. So much overpaid by teams this year, including the Pats. I mean, you guys are worried about overpaying for something, bro? I mean, why is everything money, man? That's what it's for. I mean, shit, what's the use of having money if you ain't gonna use it? What are we saving money for? This is a sports team. This isn't, you know, you're trying to save up for your daughter's college education. This is a football team that makes billions of dollars, bro. Spend some money. I don't want to hear that shit. Like I said, go broke. Prove me wrong. Spend money on everybody. Because going cheap gets me 4-13. It's been proven. We went 4-13 last year. We went 4-13 the year before. I mean, what is it working? Is not spending money working? It's not working. Okay, Braden Spicer tried to get Robert Troy. I read that. Okay, Mr. CT, what's going on? Shout out from Youngtown, Ohio. Cooper Kupp made the right decision to go see Seattle Seahawks. Yeah. This guy said fire Brady. I mean, I'm just telling you, bro. You can't complain when we called you casual when you say casual shit. I mean, it's you. You're talking. You know, we ain't telling you that. You're talking like it. Okay, just business. I haven't been a football fan since Ray Lewis retired. These soft feeling that don't hit. Well, I mean, that has to do with the National Football League and the owners, you know, trying not to get these CTE cases. Okay, so I mean, it is what it is. Okay. Justin Sauce said we might start riddle me this, riddle me that. He's off the team. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Sign with somebody. He's not on the team anymore. Rosetown native said Shaq cooking right now. That's all I do. In the rain, bro. Right now it's drizzling. I'm out here chopping it up with you guys, man. On a Friday. I got food in there. A whole Wife went shopping. I got food. I got heat. I got games. I got music equipment in there. I got everything I want. And I'm out here smoking with you guys, talking with you guys. Just goes to show you where my priorities are. I take care of my people. Y'all need to get that content on a daily basis. If that means I got to stand and sit in the rain and smoke on a stick and chop it up with you guys for an hour or two, I'm gonna do that. That's why I need to be shown some love back. Okay, that's all I ask. All right. Okay, might as well. I mean, that's what we do. Okay. Young said all Stephen A. had to do was step chest to chest, but you know what? Everybody doesn't like Braun, so they're trying to pile on Braun, and I'm like, dude, you know damn well if you take out all the fame and money and all of that, Braun was the one that was about that life. Braun stepped to him, and he didn't know what Steve was gonna do, and Steve folded like a lawn chair. And now he's on the talk show circuit, sitting on couches talking about the man that said something to him. What I meant to say was, I was talking to your ass. I wasn't talking about your son. I was talking to you. Nigga, if you don't shut your whole ass up. The man was in your face. You said nothing. Let's just keep it a buck. But these guys want Stephen A. on their show because of the ratings. Oh, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say the truth. I would have been like, Steve, come on, dog. If this was anybody else, would you have let that man stand in your face? That's what I would have been saying. Oh, well, I'm at work. Oh, man, it don't matter. Don't matter. One dude stepped up. One dude stepped back. That's it. Take all the other bullshit out of it. Simple as that. It would be the same way. If Steve would have walked up in Braun's face and Braun would have cowered, everybody would have been saying the opposite. Braun's a punk. Braun ain't shit. He let that niggas do that. See, like I said, man, that's why I don't listen to nobody talking about. I just look at it from two men that don't like each other. Stephen A's made it clear. They don't fuck with each other. That's what he said. F-U-C-K word. I only said that cuss word to say what he said. He said they say hi and bye, that's it. Those dudes, both of those cats are friends with all the cats that are in each other's life. Stephen A is friends with Dwayne Wade. Who's his best friend? Dwayne Wade. He talks to Rich Paul. Who's Rich Paul? One of his best friends, and that's his agent. He talks to Carmelo. Carmelo's his boy. This is a dude who you cannot stand, who's friends with all your closest friends. And been that way forever. When Dwayne Wade married what's her name, man? His wife, man, the actress. Okay? When he married her, Gabrielle Union. When he married Gabrielle Union, Stephen A was at the wedding, and so was LeBron. What's up, man? What's up? That's it. We don't have a relationship. You don't get to go on TV and say, as a father, that's why he got checked. He didn't get checked because he was talking about Bronny. You got checked because you questioned my parenting. You question me as a parent. I don't respect you, nigga. Period. You don't get to come and say, as a father, I implore you. Man, I'll slap the black off your face, bro. I don't F with you, man. Do not talk about me as a parent. That's why he got checked, dog. Had nothing to do with what you guys are talking about. You're not gonna let a cat who you don't F with, who you don't speak to, who you don't have a relationship with, who you never even had a what's up, how mama them doing, how grandma doing, how your daughter doing. We don't talk. Go on a national televised show, #1 sports show on the morning in the world, and question my parenting, and I see you and I don't say shit. Hell no. Salute to Braun. We could put all this basketball shit to the side, which is what he did. Don't stand here with a microphone and a camera talking, acting like you don't see me. He could have easily said, yo, dog, I didn't see Stephen A do this. Hey, Braun, could you come here for a second, homie? Let me chop it up with you. Nah. I'm shooting around. You're on my side of the court. You're not even on the other side of the court. What the hell are you over here for? I gotta look at your hairline way back here, nigga? You crazy as hell. No. And you said some shit like that. You're questioning my parenting, nigga? What? Nah. Yo, dog, it wasn't even no what's up. You stop effing with my son. Huh? What? What? Man, stop effing with my son. Oh, all right, dog. Yeah. I'm done talking. When I did talk to you, I said some foul shit to your ass. Salute LeBron. Salute. I don't talk to you, but when I talk to you, I said some shit to you didn't like, and you didn't say shit. That's how I view it, bro. It don't have nothing to do with nothing else. I would have did the same shit. Okay? Straight up. A lot of y'all ain't never been in these situations. You ain't never been in a situation where you had to check somebody. You ain't never been like that. Without social media, you can't even let somebody know you don't fool with them. You texting somebody across the room instead of getting your ass up going over there. Yo, man, I heard that shit you said. You way over there. Yo, man, where you at? Oh, man, I'm over here by the bar. Why you say that? Oh, man, shit. I didn't know. Crazy as hell. Get my ass up and go over there. Yo, homie, what's that shit you saying? Yo, y'all don't come from that life. Y'all don't come from that world. And if you do, you forgot. Okay? Said Braun brought it upon himself. He did say his son was better than everyone. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I said. I could say whatever I want to say, but when it came down to it, I checked the man. That's what you guys aren't saying. Oh, he brought it upon himself. Man, it doesn't matter what I brought upon myself. I brought myself to you in your face. That's what you're not saying. Well, he deserved it. Even if he did, he walked over there and said, now what? That's what you guys don't have no respect for, because you're not a confrontational person. A lot of y'all that run your yap, y'all ain't confrontational. You guys, that's what you do. Oh, well, he deserved it. I can say what I want to say. Yeah, you could, but I can come see you too. And that's the part. So when you guys start talking like that, it shows what you do in your life. You guys pop it, and when somebody steps to you, you act like you're a victim. Why are you acting like a victim, dog? You didn't think I was going to come over and check you? We're not the same, bro. We're not from the same world. I'm just being honest, bro. You could talk on TV. I could talk in your face. Where I come from, my culture, my background, the person that steps up to a cat gets more respect than the person popping it on TV. That's where I come from. I don't know where you guys come from. I mean, in your neighborhood is different. You guys let the police handle these kind of situations. You guys call the police when there's an argument. Hey man, don't park in front of my house. I'm gonna call the cops. Oh, because I told you don't park in front of my house, bro, like you're dropping trash in front of my yard? You're going to call the police? I'm calling the cops. Y'all Karens and Darrens. I get it. Let's talk about everything. You're a cop caller. That's what you're going to do. And then when the cops show up, then you're going to talk. Yeah, hold me back, man. Yeah. We're not the same. I saw you. You talked on TV, I talked in your face. Somebody did it better. But y'all cop callers, y'all Darrens and Karens, bro. We're not the same, bro. I respect that man for doing that. I don't care if you like it or not. You said some shit on TV, I said it to you. That's simple. Don't matter what I said. When I talked to you, you were talking to me. He was talking LeBron on television. LeBron. Am I in the room? Am I there? You're talking to me on a camera? Nah. Let me show you how you do it. I see you, I walk up, and I say what I gotta say to you in your face. No camera, no microphone, none of that shit. I respect that, bro. You don't gotta respect it, because like I said before, bro, somebody parks in your parking space at work, you call the cops. We're just not the same. I'm like, yo, man, move out of my spot. I'm addressing it first. I don't need the police to tell you to move out of my parking slot. It says Matthew Shack Unfiltered. Hey, man, get out of my space. Y'all like, hey man, let's wait for the cops to get here, man. Hey, excuse me, Officer Cody, this gentleman is parking my parking slot. Could you tell him to move? No, I'm gonna say, hey dog, why do I gotta call the cops to be a man? Do I need the police to be a man? No, I don't. Yo, dog, cause you might not know. Yo, homie, hey man, you in my parking slot, man. Let's see what happens from there. Oh, he could be like, oh, hey man, sorry, bro. Oh, hey man, I was just here for a couple of minutes or whatever. Okay, it's all good, dog. Do I need to call the SWAT team and shit? Do I need to call the SWAT team to address a person? No, I don't. Now, if you want to get squirrely and, then still don't need to call the cops. But if it gets to the point where, you pulling out M16s and shit, and then I go and I pull out some Desert Eagles, somebody else is going to call the police. I've never called the police on a person in my life. But the police seem to show up. Any altercation I've ever gotten to, I've never called the cops. I've never called them. But when they showed up, it wasn't me. That's the difference. I don't need the police to handle my business. But like y'all said, hey man, he brought it on himself, and it's a free country and freedom of speech, and we're not the same, bro. I addressed your whole ass. And if it wasn't that serious, why are you sitting on everybody's? I mean, he has his agent making appointments to go around on all these shows to sit up and talk about that man on camera again. Somebody's not the same. After the fight, after you got your ass whooped, you don't get to say, I was about to beat his ass. We don't come from the same environment, bro. Somebody slugs you in the face, and then you say, well, man, he lucky, man, because I was going to beat his ass. No, when he squared up, you saw him, and he squared up with you, and you squared up, and you got your eye dotted, and you started crying, you don't get to tell everybody that you were about to beat him up. Like, I don't know where y'all get that shit from. But we get it. Okay? Rob Benjamin said it's still when LeBron talked. Hey, man, I give LeBron all the credit in the world for that shit. Simple as that. Okay? Television isn't going to save you, bro. It's not. Us real ones that's walking around, anybody that's a real one respects that. Okay? Anybody that's trying to pretend, y'all trying to get a bag, you need somebody for some ratings. Okay, we get it. Bron didn't say nothing else. He didn't go to Twitter. He didn't go to X. He's got more fans than everybody. He's got more followers than everybody. He's bigger than you. He didn't use none of that social media shit. He didn't use none of the press, media, none of that. He stepped to you as a man and told you stop effing with his son, and you didn't say shit. That's all I respect. Y'all can respect who you want to respect. That's what it is, bro. We're not going to see eye to eye on that. Okay? You respect the person that got shot. I respect the shooter. Where I come from, if you got 35 hot ones put into you, bro, I'm not the like, damn, man. Joe the crackhead, man, that was messed up. I'm like, what did he do? Damn. They let the whole clip on his ass in broad daylight and sat and wait for the police to come. Then you find out later he was doing something strange for some change with somebody's kid, or he said something to somebody's mama, or he stole somebody's purse, or he did something he wasn't supposed to do. That's why he got 35 hot ones in him. That's where I come from. I don't come from where you come from, where I say what I want, and then when action comes, I call the po-po. Nah, I don't come from that. Sorry, we're not gonna get along. All right. Jesse Monroe says, my neighbors already know not to talk bad to my kids. It hasn't happened yet with me. But my wife already knows. Anybody say something to my son, dog, I'm going to say something. Ain't no nothing else. Ain't no, oh, hey, man, yeah, well, your son brought it up. Yeah, dog, okay, all that's true. And guess what else is true? Excuse me, Mr. Shaq is here to see you. You better call somebody. You better call the proper authorities up in here. You better call security. You better call somebody. Okay? Because I'm here for a reason. I'm not here to about nothing else you're talking about. I don't come from that, dog. and neither does Braun. Y'all can respect it. I don't. You don't get to question my parenting skills, dog. That's for my friends to do. If I'm LeBron James and Dwayne Wade's my best friend and he tells me, yo, dog, did Carmelo tell him that? I saw Carmelo Anthony and Dwayne Wade's show. Dwayne Wade was on Carmelo Anthony's show and they were talking about the same situation. And you know what Carmelo said? Carmelo said it wasn't about what, and these are his friends. So it's not you talking. You don't know this man. These are his closest friends, and they're also cool with Steve. They're friends with Steve too. They said, Bron didn't have a problem with anything that you were saying about him his entire career. He didn't have a problem with what you were saying about Bronny. But when you question his parenting, he had to step to you. That's it. You're not my friend, homie. You don't get to critique my parenting skills and me not say something. That's it. That's it, bro. I ride with that. You got to watch what you say to people, bro. You don't get to say whatever you want to say, dog. Yeah, you can say what you want to say, but I could do what I want to do after that. Simple as that. Did LeBron James get suspended from the NBA for checking Stephen A? Did he get suspended? If he was so wrong, what he did was so inappropriate, why didn't Adam Silver suspend him? Why didn't he get fined for it? Why didn't he get reprimanded for it? Nothing happened. Not a damn thing happened except Steve got his ego busted up in front of everybody. It went viral that he got checked. That man nothing happened to LeBron James. Not a damn thing. He didn't get a phone call. He didn't get a reprimand. He didn't get an email. He didn't get a smoke signal, a direct message from the powers that be. Hey, LeBron, it would have been easy for Adam Silver. Hey, LeBron, this is Adam Silver, the commissioner of the National Basketball Association. We have a television deal with ESPN. What you did is not appropriate behavior, and you're definitely going to have to pay a $100,000 fine for that. Or you're going to be suspended for 2 games. Or I need for you to issue a public apology to Stephen A. Smith and the ESPN network. Nope. Because Adam Silver said, wait, man, he brought it on himself. Stephen A. was running his mouth, talking about another NBA player, and he's an NBA player. Bronny's an NBA player, whether you think he deserves it or not. He's talking shit. Hey, Bron, you did what you had to do. You didn't touch him. But them words did. So like I said before, man, we're not going to agree. Okay? Raiders all day. I'm going to say this. Brady tried for Stafford. Didn't want to leave Geno for 3rd rounder, but I got Devontae, best move could have made. Other than that, available, including Darnold. I don't have a problem with that. Roast, I mean, should have handled it in a street fight. I mean, shit, a fight involves 2 people. I mean, what are you talking about? A fight involves 2 people. You're not in a fight when you're fighting by yourself. You're beating somebody's ass. Beating somebody's ass who's not fighting back is not a fight. A fight is you have 2 willing participants that are chucking them. Steve wasn't ready to do shit except get on TV and talk, because that's what he does. He's never had that happen to him before. Let's not act like Stephen A. doesn't had problems. He had problems with KD, running his mouth about KD. KD said the same shit to him. He picked the person that he needed to pick to. He wouldn't have never said that shit to Draymond Green. He wouldn't have never said that shit to Dennis Rodman. He wouldn't have never said that shit to Ron Artest. He wouldn't have never said that shit to Xavier McDaniel. He wouldn't have never said that shit to a whole bunch of cats, man, that played in the National Basketball Association. He said it to somebody who think he wasn't going to say nothing. That's why he did it. And he was wrong. Well, why didn't he say it to Skip Bayless? Was Skip there? Skip's inside, bro. He don't go nowhere. He talk and he stays home like he's supposed to. He ain't outside. Okay. Justice Al said that's what 2025 talking mess on social media does. I'm never gonna say that Bron was bad for doing that or he was wrong. No, dog. He don't like him. I know how it feels not to like people, bro. You don't get to come over here and start questioning my parenting skills. Now you're out of pocket, bro. You're taking it too far. That's somebody who thought he wasn't going nothing was going to happen. He got checked, got humiliated. Y'all go ahead and be Karens and Darrens, bro. A lot of y'all that's on here talking, man, you guys are the person who's calling the police on a little girl who's selling some lemonade in front of her house. Do you have a permit? You shouldn't be out here selling. I'm calling the police. That's what you guys do. You guys call the police on people. That's what you do. You don't mind your business. Steve should have mind his business. Talk about the basketball. Talk about Bronny averaging 2 points a game. Don't talk about me as a parent. I implore you, as a parent, as a father. I don't respect you as a father, nigga. You crazy as hell. No. I don't know where y'all get that shit from, dog. Nah, you got checked. Raider Espinoza, what's going on? Mr. Finesse. Dude, LeBum is 20 years younger than Stephen A. Who cares? That's what happens when you pop it, man. Sometimes you get your ass kicked by somebody 20 years younger than you. Like I said, you guys are not from where I'm from, dog. You guys don't understand that. Y'all thought he was supposed to take that. Nah, man. Okay. Loose lips ain't ships, bruh. Egalitarian. For the Las Vegas Raiders to win 11 games, they need significant improvements in several key areas. Here's what needs to happen: improve quarterback play. No, it needs to be great. He needs to play MVP level. All right. Just business. College is going to be better than NFL. They don't want to play for legacy, play for cash. No Ray Lewis types no more. Everybody ain't Ray Lewis. Okay. Ravens would never win a ring with Lamar's quarterback. I don't agree with that. Flacco had a better arm than him, no pocket presence. First of all, different team. Flacco had a defense, bro. Okay. Lamar is better than Joe Flacco. Let's not do that. What's going on, Carlos Sanchez? Leo V. Congrats to Kupp. Going to the crib. Tom Telesco strikes again. Daniel. AP is lapping his ass off. Yeah. Al would have never moved up to draft Shador. You don't know what Al would have did. Okay? Al drafted JaMarcus Russell. Don't say what Al Davis would not have done. Al Davis drafted JaMarcus Russell over Calvin Johnson, Megatron. Let's not do that. I love the old man, but let's not be cap over here. You guys are capper. You guys are capping. Who drafted JaMarcus Russell #1 in the draft over Megatron? Who did that? Al Davis. Let's cut it out, bro. All right. Eggman's the Raiders look like the Seahawks. We always look like somebody. We don't look like the Raiders. Last year we looked like the Chargers. The year before that, we looked like the Patriots. We don't look like the Raiders. That's just not what we want to do. I guess we don't want to be Raiders anymore. Yeah, let's see how he plays. Slam and slam. Let's see. Slam and Sam. Egalitarian, you think Shaq Thompson could replace Spillane? No. Spillane was an elite defensive caller. Not an elite player, but elite Mike with the green dot. He read that defense very well. The defense played above water the entire time. With an offense that couldn't support anything they did defensively, the defense played great. They're not going. Shaq Thompson is not. He's not going to be able to be that guy. All right, Egalitarian with 11111. Okay, Isaiah Simmons should be a Raider. He's not though. Bill says we spin like we're in Oakland. It's somebody who has nose starting running. Y'all know how it is when it starts getting cold. Shaq's nose start running. I got to go inside pretty soon. Yeah, Bill, we act like we broke. We act like we broke, bro. We got all this money, man. We walking around here, bro. We walking around here, man, buying Happy Meals for the players, bro. What did you get? Oh, what did you get, Max? Oh, man, shit, I got a little figurine in mind. Come on, bro. Should be having catered food up in that piece, as much money as we got. Okay. Stop going to Goodwill, man. Okay. Come on, man. Straight up, dog. I mean, y'all still drinking 40 ounces, talking about y'all out here balling. Okay. Ain't nothing worse than that, dog. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm in college, bro. I'm in college. All these co-eds running around, all these toga parties, Greek parties, sorority situations, all this shit going on, man. The homies in the dorm, all sitting around the dorm drinking a 6-pack of Budweiser. Yo, man, Shaq, you want to come over to my room? We gonna be smoking some Bud and we gonna be drinking some 40s. Number one, I don't smoke weed. Number two, I don't drink 40 ounces no more. I did that when I was in high school. Like, dog, are we going to the party? Oh no, man, we chilling. Why would I want to sit up here with 8 hard legs in the damn dorm room? Both of y'all sitting on 2 bunk beds? You can't make this shit up. I'm telling you the truth, bro. Yo, man, y'all ready, man? We go, man. Come on, dog. Duchess and them having a soiree at their crib. Yeah, man, we good. We gonna go sit around here and chill, man. Get high. What y'all gonna do? Play grab ass what are y'all gonna do all night? It's Saturday. You crazy? No. You just gotta understand when it's not your type of situation. Y'all talking this shit that y'all talking, we just wouldn't be hanging out. I wouldn't be watching no game with y'all hanging out with you guys, man. No. Raider game coming on, dog. I'm not coming to your house, bro, eating cereal, dog. Like, I'm gonna go to Wingstop, dog, and get me a 20. I'm gonna go get me a bone-in lemon pepper. I'm about to get me some good drink. I'm not about to sit up with y'all, man, sitting around. Is there some shooby doobies in here, dog? Somebody that I could pop at while the game is going on? Because we're probably getting our asses whooped. Like, what are y'all doing, bro? I'm not doing that. I'm not. That's not where I come from, man. I'm not doing it. But you guys, like I said, y'all have at it, man. Y'all do y'all. I would never hang out with you guys, man, that's talking the way y'all talking, man. It'd be like, look. I say, hey, what's up? Hey. Yo, Shaq, you want to come by? Man, I got some things going on. Okay. King West said lost half the defense. Slam and Sam Raiders would be better this year. I hope so. We don't need Joe Milton. Okay. All right. Coupon Tom was worried about the media talking shit about him. Drafted a young dynamic quarterback. You can't make it up. Hey, man, well, he showed you, man. He brought in somebody who signed with the Chiefs yesterday. That was a conscious decision by Gardner Shitshow. That was conscious. That man's going to walk right into the stadium where we were cheering him on next year with the opposite team sitting there holding a clipboard with no remorse. Said, man, we're not the same. Slam and Sam, we could get Milrow. I said, got to spend money to make money. They don't get that. Penny pensions, getting them what they want. A crew. Hey, Shaq, you think there'll ever be an interview with Tom Telesco and his extension or experience being hired by the Raiders? Eventually. I mean, he doesn't have any obligation to not tell his truth. He has he's a grown ass man. He can get and say what he wants to say. Like I said, I am not a person who says that a man can't say or a woman can't say what they want to say, but there's a repercussion, bro. You don't get to say what you want to and nothing happened. I mean, shit. I mean, a lot of y'all might have been asleep in 8th grade civics class. I wasn't. Come on, dog. The First Amendment of the Constitution is freedom of speech. But just because you have freedom of speech doesn't mean you can yell fire in a crowded theater, because that's inciting a riot. Google it. There's repercussion. You don't get in trouble for what you say. You get in trouble for what happened after you said it. That's what you're getting arrested for. That's why those cats that was at the at the Capitol building who just got pardoned, why they were in jail all these years. Because it wasn't what was said. It was what you did after it was said. There's an action. Every action, there's a reaction. Stephen A. had a right to say whatever he wanted to say about LeBron James. And LeBron James stepped to him and said something to him. And y'all mad at LeBron. Like I said, freedom of speech. I said, as a father, you're embarrassing yourself and you're embarrassing your son. And I said, stop effing with my son to your face. Both of them from freedom of speech. But y'all only mad at the person who says some shit because you don't like them. But then, like I said, that's y'all Karens and Darrens. We're not the same. Y'all call the sheriff's department when you don't have to. I ain't got to call the sheriff's department, dog. You set up a tent on my lawn. I'm not calling the police. I'm coming out first. Yo, man, why are you on my lawn? Get the hell off my property. The neighbors are gonna call the cops because I'm gonna light your tent on fire. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, that's what we're doing? I'll get the gas can, start pouring gas on your shit. Like, that's me. I don't need somebody else call the cops, man. Y'all better call the cops before I burn this guy's whole tent down. Get off my shit. That's what he said. Stop effing with my son, homie. Simple as that. Did he break a law? Did he get arrested? Is Stephen A gonna do a Drake and file a lawsuit? Y'all Karens, bro. Y'all Darrens. That's what y'all are. Okay? Don't get mad at me, dog. I'm just telling the truth. Okay? RP Productions, Patriots be a top 10 defense. We'll see. Ready, fella. They're not about that, Shaq. We get active. They don't understand that. There's nothing worse than what happens to you guys? What happens to you guys when you call the cops and nobody comes? What happens? Are y'all man enough to get in there and get touched up? Y'all don't come from that. Without the police, nothing. You don't get justice without the police. You don't get justice. Y'all don't come from an environment where the police don't come. Y'all don't come from that. That's a television show. That's a movie to you. That is a reality show. Y'all don't come from that, man. Where you call the police, you call the EMTs, and the EMTs don't show up for an hour or two. They don't even come to your neighborhood. Somebody laid out, bleeding out. They don't show up. Your neighbor is the damn captain of the police force. Officer Timpson. Hey, good morning, Officer Timpson. Hey, man, great game yesterday, man. Your daughter kicked two goals, man, in the soccer game. Those are your neighbors. That's why y'all think the way y'all think. You come over here, you couldn't last 15 minutes where we're from. We'll take everything you got. By the time the cops come, you're butt naked. Sleep in the damn gutter. You can't even identify who did it. What happened, Mr. Johansson? Can you recall the assailants? I don't know. I don't remember. Come on, man, fella. These dudes out here, man. Real life situations, man. They don't know what to do. God. Joe Daniels, what's going on? Kupp gets to go home from. Yeah, that's dope. That's a good move for him. I ain't mad at it. K Guns, the only problem is not a good quarterback at top two. I understand that. Reese Ross said, facts on LeBron versus Sassy Smith. Dude, dog, I would have had more respect for Stephen A if Stephen A didn't go around sitting on all these couches talking about what he meant to say. Dude, Bron handled it man to man. I would just wait. I'm like, okay, well, the next game, I mean, when Bron gets back for the playoffs, we'll be covering it. I'll be at Staples. I'll step to him then. Nah, man, what are you going on a television campaign for, dog? What are you running for? Are you running for governor? I mean, what are you doing, dog? The man checked you as a man, and now you're running around television doing what you do best. Come on, dog. Nah, man. You said something about my parenting, and I told you, what now what? Y'all clowns, bro. Nuh-uh. See, I respect real ones, bro. That's why I really respected what Carmelo said. Carmelo from Baltimore. Carmelo ain't no bitch. Y'all remember when Kevin Garnett said to said to Carmelo Anthony, talking about his wife at the time, Lala, when he said that he heard that she tasted like a Honey Nut Cheerios. Do y'all remember that? And Carmelo went to see him. Y'all, you ain't from that. KG thought, oh, I'm gonna say something to him during the game. Carmelo Anthony, bro, after the game, went there in his full uniform and waited by the bus for this cat. Y'all don't understand that, bro. Y'all don't understand that. You don't get that. He didn't take a shower. He didn't change his clothes. He didn't change his tennis shoes. He didn't take off his bandana. He didn't do nothing. His headband. He went straight to the damn bus and waited for this nigga to come. And when he showed up, it took everybody to stop Carmelo for getting in KG's face. And KG's from Chicago. KG's vice lordy, all that. Didn't matter. That shit you said has to be addressed. Like I said, man, you guys don't come from that kind of environment. Y'all can talk and get away with it until you can't. Y'all the type to talk shit to the little janitor dude because you're the little manager and you're walking out of Home Depot on a weekend and you get popped in the back of your head, and next thing you know, you're in the hospital with a concussion and you can't remember shit. Not understanding that the janitor was in there too and saw you in aisle 6 and waited for you to walk to your car and hit your ass over the head with that bucket that he bought. Y'all don't understand that. You better go to the videotape. Not the same. Black and gray out. Okay. All right. I know Raider guy said facts. A lot of you guys know I'm saying the truth. I know y'all don't like LeBron James, but you got to respect the man stepping to another man like he did, because that's what you do. I guarantee you, if Steve would have bucked up, it would have been some shit. But he didn't buck up. All right, dog. Yeah, okay. You got it. That's what he said. He said out of his own mouth. Bron ain't even mentioned it. He ain't ever said nothing about the conversation. You didn't know nothing that occurred until Steve told you. He went on his talk show, used it as ratings, used it as a way to get views. Got on his show, got on everybody else's show, and told you blow by blow everything that was said. The man who said it never addressed it. I said something to this nigga, and that was it. I didn't talk to nobody, didn't mention it, didn't go on TV, didn't have a press conference, didn't do none of that shit. Stop effing with my son. That's it. That's it. Nothing else to talk about. Nah, F that. Don't talk about my son no more, dog. Keep him out of this shit. That's it. You know everything that was said because Steve told you. He told you what that man said. He told you what he said. He told you what Bron said. He's the one that got checked. We're not the same, bro. I respect that shit. Slavin said, in my whole life, cops only got called twice. Dude creeping around outside my house when my sister went out of town for the weekend. Didn't tell nobody. Didn't charge her phone. That's it. You play with people's family, man. That's how people get unalived around. You get unalived, mess around with people's family. You don't mess around with people's kids. Oh, he's a grown man. Doesn't matter, dog. That's my kid. My kid doesn't become not my kid anymore. Nah, I don't care if I'm 90. If somebody's messing with mine and I'm 90 and I can't get around, that's when I start getting on the phone. That's when I start calling uncles up. That's when I start calling. That's when I start making calls. Yo, dog, we got to go see him. I'll be in my wheelchair. Put a 1 in the chat if you understand. What was that shit you said? Man, old man, if you don't get out of here. What? Oh, you thought because I'm old, I ain't a shot caller still? Oh, yeah. Mention my son again. That's what he said. Mention my son again. Did he? I was talking about your ass. That's what Steve said. Oh, you talking about me? Okay, that's what. Okay, all right. Just making sure. Just making sure. Oh, it's back to me and you again? Okay. He ain't said nothing to Bron no more. Bronny anymore, has he? Just saying. But y'all go ahead. Those three numbers, 9, 1, and 1, keep those close. Matter of fact, just set your phone up where you only have to push *9 and straight to the police station, straight to 911, because everybody ain't calling 911, dog. Like, that's not happening. Say it. So that's it, y'all. I wanted to talk about this, but, you know, I'm not going to make a live about it, but I don't have to. But I'm just making it clear. I don't have no problem with anything that's going on with that situation or anything that's going on with the situation with the NFL. At the end of the day, dog, Matthew Shack Unfiltered, I built this platform for me to put what I have to feel out there. My team right now, I give us about a C+. The things that we did right, we were supposed to do. We were supposed to sign Max. We were supposed to re-sign Kuntz. We brought over Geno. Okay, that's cool. But what else have we done? A couple of guys that nobody wants. I mean, all right, they might play well, but did we get better? I don't think we did. It's done. I don't think we got better. But look at your team and see if your team got better. All right, y'all. I'm going to go inside my house. Good talking to you guys, man. Hope you guys have a good Friday night. But all you guys out there that's acting like how y'all acting, I hope you're never in a situation, bro, where you have to handle it yourself. Because I don't think you're going to come out good. Matthew Shack Unfiltered.